Hi everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. We are continuing with the Foxglove Forest, and I think by the time you guys see some of these anyway, even though I'm doing them, about in the middle of August, it will be past the flip through time to finish it for the end of August for Tania and Nanine. So the flip through will be done, all of these will be done, but by the time you're seeing some of these videos now, it'll be after the fact. You'll see the how-tos or how I put them together after the flip through is done, because I need to have it finished for the end of August. So that being said, we are working on the blue tag today, and I have some colors here. I think that might work with the blue. It would also work with the purple tag that I am considering doing. So this is like all the same. It's like all the same picture, as you can see. Not sure what I cut off from that one, or if that's the way it came, but in any case, this is what I've got. So I am thinking, now this is, I may just do that on the back. This still has to be backed. So let me get that cardstock. And these really did come out to be quite sturdy. This is the junk mail with paper glued to front and back. So really did come out to be quite sturdy, and that's going to be a little too short. So we're going to go up the side. Let me just move these things back. We'll get this thing glued down and drying while I work on some other stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to get another video done today or if I'm just going to try to relax a little bit. Not really sure what time it is. I'm guessing it could be somewhere around lunchtime here. I don't know. My husband hasn't come wandering down from the garage yet, where they're working on a car. It was originally going to be the plan to work on the car to try to get our sort of adopted brother, Ron, who lives up here and cares for my in-laws, and helps them out. But his truck is pretty old, and apparently it had some manufacturing defects of which they were aware, apparently, the manufacturer. But sometimes they neglect to let you know. So, so his frame has been breaking, and they have, my husband and Ron, our friend, adopted brother, as it were, have taken the truck apart, and they have welded it, I believe, definitely once, possibly twice. But apparently, and from what they tell me, when you weld something, it's usually better than the original. However, wherever it isn't welded now is still weak, and that continues to wiggle and break, and so, there's only just so much you can do. It just gets a little out of hand. I want to get my longer scissors here for this. And yeah, so they were trying to fix up this old, let me think of what it's called. I can't think of what it's called. I want to say like a Jeep Cherokee, but I don't think that's what it is. It is a Jeep, but I don't think it's Cherokee. Wagoneer. Jeep Wagoneer. I think that's what it is. My husband's got a couple of them that for a couple of decades he's been trying to piece together. But, when do we get a lot of time to do stuff like that? So he putts a little here and there, but there's a little bit more urgency now because he was trying to put this together so that Ron would have a vehicle that would actually work. But in the interim, they're finding that there's going to be a lot more work. Well, he kind of knew that, I think. There's going to be a lot more work than originally intended. and it's gonna just take too long. Now this is gonna be my hinged side here, which is fine. This is gonna be the back of this tag. This will be the front. This is gonna be the side that will have the hinges. So that will work fine here. But if I trim this in any way, I have to keep that, you know, take that into consideration. So let's just put that to that side. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use this envelope, which it looks like I've already scored. And okay, we're gonna kind of use it like a little folio, I think. So let's go ahead and fold this on the score lines. Okay, right here. Yeah, so anyway, they went out yesterday afternoon looking at some used cars, and which apparently people who work on cars and know cars are encouraging people to not so much buy new anymore because they're not doing too well with how they're manufacturing them, it seems. So did I score this side? I did. Didn't look like it, but I did. So they're encouraging you to buy older cars. The older the better, apparently, because you know things were made better decades ago than they are now. And yeah, so I'm thinking, do I want to keep these? I'm trying to think of what I can do with this envelope to make it a type of folio. This is just seems to be in the way, so I'm going to fold this down and then see where it's catching and then cut that part off right here. Okay. Alrighty, I think I can just, I think I'll just go down from here. Here and here, and then I think I will be okay. I don't know that I'm gonna cut these completely off, these tabs, or if I'm going to use them as hinges for something. Folded out a lot now. But yeah, that'll be okay. It's pretty, but of course I want this on the outside. So I think I may put it to this end. Figuring out how we're gonna open this. I may pull it over just a wee bit. We'll use this as a tuck for something else. This will open. I may, yep, and I think okay. I think what I want to do with this though is give it a little bit more stability. So I'm going to come over here and get, this is just some not cardstock, but put these bits and pieces over here. Copy paper. Now it's probably maybe a 28 pound or something. And I am going to do two things. I'm going to glue this down to this, but I want to yeah, I'll be all right with that. I can see it. Okay, I'm just going to line this with that paper. That's what we're going to do. Okay, this is going to require a little bit of gluing. And I didn't want to use cardstock because it would make it really bulky, and I am still going to use these as tabs. I'm thinking at the moment I may not glue these. I may just cut here across, not on here, but I'm not going to glue these down because they're going to have flips on them. So they'll be used as hinges. So I don't need them that thick. It would cause a lot of bulk, I think. So we're going to go ahead and line this. Okay. I feel like my brain is starting to come back a little bit. So I'm just hoping that my camera lasts to the end of this. Again, I may not be putting this on because I'm not sure. Well, I might, but I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing. Now, I'm lining this, but I may still put a piece of paper over this part. To create something a little nicer on here. And this, go this way. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I do have a lot of work ahead of me to finish this up, so. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put this down. It could be anywhere. Actually, I think I'll go right here to the edge because that saves me having to bother not gluing that part down, you know, having to fold it back or anything. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Okay. Now I think about it, I could have cut that off and flipped it, but it's all right. It's okay. We will manage. Let's see if this does what I'd like it to do. So I haven't seen any squirrels today or yesterday. They usually run up and down this tree that was off to my left here in the front yard. And I do cut slowly because I have a hard time making sure I'm not wiggling my scissors and catching the edges wrong. So, okay. So, now I'm just going to go ahead, fold this piece back. I'm going to take my pencil, draw my line so I can see, though I will probably end up trimming that off at some point, but I don't want to cut that flap. So I'm trying to see it without cutting it off. Yay! I did it. I didn't do it previously. I cut something. I think I cut the flap off or something. And I had to redo something. It's like, oh, good heavens. Okay, again, the lighting is not necessarily the best in here. And the sun is to my left, but I'm in a very shady area. So last night as I was changing and getting ready for bed, I was looking out the window and I saw part of the sunset because my bedroom faces this way, but this is west. And while we're here at my in-laws, and I was looking at how the sky was that pale bluish white color, and the clouds were pinkish and tinges of purple in the shadows and of the clouds, and then how the trees were silhouetted against the sky. And I was just so grateful that I am still able to see that and all of the beauty that is in this world. And it's kind of why I'm excited about being out here now, working, you know, where it's quiet except for the birds and the sound of the wind in the trees. And you know, it's really nice. So okay, so here's my deal here. I'm gonna have to go back and rescore this, I think, so I can get it. But for right now, I'm going to ink it, the inside, and I'm going to ink here. Fold that back. I'm going to ink this anyway because I don't know how much will show. Okay, and just go along the edges here. Okay. So I hope everybody is doing good and enjoying what's left of their summer. Now, for those who may be watching from the southern hemisphere, I know there are a few from time to time who tune in and watch from the southern hemisphere. Your winter is coming to a close, so you must be thrilled. I would be thrilled. This needs a little more of a trim here. Not happy with how pointy that one came out. So your nice weather is on its way, and your spring, which is our fall, and then your summer, which is our winter. Let me close this up. Okay, yep, that one's closed, that's good. Okay, so let me go ahead and see about just scoring along here. I have this. Did not bring a scoreboard with me, so just want to go ahead and try to score this right here, and hopefully it's going through the other side, at least enough that if I think I have to score it from the other side, I can see the line to do it. Not really, but I think I'll be okay. Just peeling some glue off. Hazards of our job, you know. Okay. I'm hoping that this is going to be dry enough. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it does not look bad. I can still feel it's soft. The glue is still soft, but it's not looking too badly there. So if I run my fingernails or reasonable facsimiles of fingernails along the inside, I think I will be okay. Like I said, this will dry nice and stiff. Okay, so this is going to go that way. Okay, and when you open it, that's going to be stuck down. I'm going to probably put some paper on here. The question is what I would like. I think I'm going to put a belly band here. So do I want paper there as well? And then I'm going to make 2 flips. I don't know. Well, you know, I have this. Wondering if I want to do, I can narrow this down and make the flip so that it meets in the middle. And hey, it's worth a shot, right? I did want to use these guys. Not sure where I'm going to use these, but maybe on the back. And now I'm wondering, do I want to try I don't know. You always get me thinking, guys. You always get me thinking. Okay, let me see if I can find, here it is. I want to use this. Excuse me. I have, and I don't mean to be like disgusting, but I have this post-nasal drip, and there's a certain spot in my throat, I think this will be okay, where it hits and it irritates me, and I start coughing. It activates like my choking reflex, even though I'm not choking. But it activates like a choking reflex. It makes me start to cough. And then, because it's like, you know, if your nose tickles, it makes you sneeze. It's the same kind of thing with me. And so I cough, 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 and then I have to sneeze. So I'm hoping to avoid that if I can, because then when I sneeze, I have to use the tissues to blow my nose. And yeah, I'm really trying to not do that to you guys. So keep your fingers crossed I can make it through this video without a whole issue. So we're gonna put a belly band here on the side. Though I do think I want to cover the paper. Now I didn't go to the full top and bottom because I am going to be cutting off those edges. So I'm just going to go right like this. I'm probably going to cut from the bottom here. So put a little skinny belly band on this side. I could even use this as a tag, as a card. Yeah, I got all these cutouts. I want to use them too. But now I'm thinking, do I want to, I'm wondering if I want to do stacked pockets, and I think I have enough to do that. So if this is on the front, like this, confusing myself. If this is on the front like this, get in there just so that you're not in my way. Okay, it's gonna go sort of like there. Okay, we're gonna have a tuck, and I think I may cut this down to put that in there so that it mimics this. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, so that's gonna be a tuck. So I need paper here. So I'd like to put this paper, since that paper is the leaf. So let me see what I have. I can find that folder. Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting about those other things, right? So I have this much of that with me. Oh. What made me stop and pause is I heard some scurrying, and I know you can't hear it, probably, because it's on the far tree over there. But there's two squirrels running up and down the tree, chasing each other. Ah, I wish you guys were here with me. It would be so awesome to be able to have you here. Okay. Yep. This would be okay because I have to remember the hinges. Well, the hinges. I may. Okay, let's go ahead and cover what I need to cover on this. Well, I can if I do that there. No, that's not what I want. I'm looking for this. Okay, maybe I only have what I have left here with me. I do not have duplicates of the paper. The blues, and the blues at least. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna glue this down. Let me get this part inked. And I will ink this part as well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this here. Okay. Yes, you do know what I'm doing, right? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to make a hidden pocket. So let me go ahead, fold that over. All right, this is a pretty sturdy piece of paper. So I think that's what I'm gonna do here. All right, let me get this, cut this out, and hopefully I will have it right. I'm afraid my little squirrels have hopped to another tree a little further down the property. So these are definitely, you know, I'm not fully prepared for these videos because you're just kind of coming along with me on these videos to kind of craft with me, I guess, or just kind of watch what I'm doing. All right, let's see. I may have to go back and trim, but that's all right. I think I might be able to get away with this. Let me see this here. Just want to try to put an edge on if I can. Just a little bit of an edge. I'm going to do this with the art glitter glue here to give it a little bit more sturdy. I just don't want all that thickness, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this here and then trim away what I do not need. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and do that. Trim away the part I don't want, which is this right there and right here. I would use the corner rounder, but that is not how this was made. This was cut from the design itself. All right, let me get okay. And I don't know if I'll put a tag or if I'll just fold up some tea-dyed paper or something and just, you know, put that in here. And I'm probably going to have to trim this, but that is all right. I'm going to just come here on the edges and down this spine here, or crease, trying not to get completely right into it, but pretty close. Okay. And then I think the key thing is to put it here first and then trim from the outside. So I'm not quite where I want it to be. Over a little more. Yes, okay. And then I'll trim from out here. It should be better. Okay. I always do that, and then I get all this glue in here. All right. Now I got a paper peel. That's all right. Okay. Let's check my time. Not bad. All right. I'm going to try to do my best to trim around here. It's not a lot. It's enough. Okay, nothing there. Just, there's a little on the edge there. And a little right here. So I think I mentioned in one of my last videos about my little niece, Lucy Marie, who, if you have been watching, you've known that she has been on her way. Well, she is here. She, as a matter of fact, is a week old today. Has a head of hair like you cannot believe. Just crazy. And just a little cutie. Little impish looking, sweet little darling. Okay, so we're gonna have a little pocket right in here. Okay, a little secret pocket there. All right, what I want to do first is, let me get this cut out, first of all. I want to cut it from the top. So we're gonna cut it from here, and it looks like down to about here. And if I'm a little short, not a problem. All right, let me get this covered up. Let me get this covered up just for a quick minute. I'm probably gonna come back and use it, one or the other. I'm trying to get it covered. There we go. All right, bring this here. I'm gonna cut this from, well, let me cut this first. Let's go ahead and just cut right here. I think I'm straight. Ah, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Sometimes I'm pretty bad. All right, and then let's get this cut from the top. That is garbage. And then this on my pencil mark. Okay. And that is garbage. All right, let's see how this is gonna fit. I'm still gonna have to make tags for these. So, yeah, I think that'll be okay. It looks like it's gonna fit nicely. So let's go ahead and get this belly band on. I had ink, here it is. We'll get this on. And I still, like I said, I still have to make tags, probably. Not sure all of what I'm going to be doing just yet, because I still think I'm needing things to go in here. Now I think I'm going to offset it a little bit so you have more to grab from the side and pulling out a tag. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and that's all right. So, and when I do the belly bands, I like to put a pretty wide band of glue at the bottom and top, because it seems to me that it helps to hold it closer to the paper a little bit. And yeah, I'll just do it, I think, right there. And I'm shooing a fly here. And that way the tag or card, whatever it is that you put in, doesn't seem to fall out as easily, at least to me. And you can always make the tag or card thicker, which would help. But in this case, I don't really want to make it thicker if I can help it. So I'm pulling it out to try to lay that as close to the paper as possible. So we have that. I can put a butterfly. I can put a butterfly. Maybe I might just do that. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. This one is pale. That one's pretty too. This one's medium. More I haven't cut out yet. Wow, I really do like that. Okay, I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know. I don't know, but here's a teeny one, but that's too small, at least for this. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a butterfly card or something, and I don't know. We'll have to see. Folding up one of my butterflies here. Hang on. Don't want to fold it. Get in here like that. Okay, and you get in there like that. Trying to tuck it under here. Okay. Sorry I'm taking so much time, but I am trying to keep these things from taking flight off my table here. All right, so we have that. Oh, and I still have a butterfly out. It's trying to tell me something. It says, you have to use me. All right, I'll just stick that there. Okay, so now what I have left is I have this chunk. Okay, and this is the front. So that is the front. So this is gonna go on here. That's gonna tuck in that way. Okay, those will have something on there. I have to decide if I wanna put more of this paper, which I'll have to print at home on here. So, and then this will be a spot for journaling, and then these are going to have something attached to them, like so, and like so, kind of like that. So they would be flaps. So then you could pick that up. I might leave this open and put a, little tabs or little tickets or something, or little butterflies or something like that in there. I'm not saying it's going to be this. I don't know yet. So yeah, I have this one, but I can use it in something else. Okay, so let's just put that to the side. We're going to flip this over. And we're going to work on this. So this is just wide enough. So let me go ahead, and we're going to try to make some stacked pockets on the back here. See if I can manage that. Okay, we're going to go right to the edge of this paper, and then whatever this is I'm going to just stick these. Oh, I'll stick them in here. Whatever this is how wide it's going to be. Now, I'm not worried about the depth right here. I'm worried more about the width. So this is how wide. And this is going to be the middle pocket. And these will be the other pockets, which is they're just a smidge wider. Okay, so I think I'm trying to decide. I may want to do, and they're going to go off to the side. I may want to do a narrow, one a little deeper, which would be this one, and then one deeper still. So I definitely want this one. So let's see if I don't necessarily want to go all the way down. I can glue them, I think. Well, where would I want this? Now I'm just looking at this from here. Okay. If let's do it this way. Yes? Yes, okay. All right, so I'm going to, this is my other side, I'm going to come up from here to I think I can do this. All right, let's pray I get this right, guys. Let me go ahead and cut this. Oh, you know what? I need to cut it first to match the width. And I know this is the outside, the original side of the page. So I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna cut this piece off. Alrighty, go right there. Make sure this is all up against the edge. Can come out a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Let's hope. All right. This I know I won't need. That is garbage. All right. And let's hope. And these, I think, I may, where's my line? Right there. I almost cut it in the wrong place. Okay. So I'm going to have that one there and this one here. Okay. Looks like I may have cut them a little narrower, but that's okay, because then I'll just glue them where I want them and then trim them. All right, so then I want this one up on top to be I have these coming here. Listen to that beautiful sound. Those gorgeous birds. All right, I do want this one narrower. All right, let's make that one narrower to about there. Okay. All right. Okay. And then say this one to about there. Okay. Yeah, to about here. Let's go right about there. All right, let's see what we get. I'm gonna try. I have a terrible feeling it's not going to work. Try to find my pencil mark here. There it is. I was gonna try to not layer these, but I don't really think I have much of a choice. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna try to do, which I don't think is actually gonna work, but we're gonna try to do this. Alrighty, so that I get all my holes in the same place. Oh, that worked. How exciting. Okay, good, good. All right, so let's go ahead. This is pretty decent paper, and it's not, here it is. It's not terribly wide, so I think we will probably be okay with this. Excuse me. Okay, I'm not worried about the bottom of this one as I start to do the bottom of this one. Okay, and then this one. No, I think it's squirrels, but they sound so much like kittens. Okay, this I will do the bottoms because I think they're gonna line up at the bottom, so I think that's how I was doing it, I think. So pretty. So pretty. I'm getting fresh air. Yay! So, I'm thinking I may go ahead and do this, and then I think I'm gonna glue it to the back of a copy paper, just for the stability. And we're gonna put that just a little offset on this side because our straps for the, what do you call it, are gonna go there. So I think that looks really nice. We'll glue these together. As a matter of fact, I think I'd like to make this a little lower. I think I'd like to go there with it. I think I like this height being closer to that one. So I am gonna trim this. So let's try to get a line here. All right, let's trim this one down. And then we're gonna put this together. And I may try to decorate this just to have something a little bit more exciting. Check my time here. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Let's hope I do not run out of spots, or space, I should say. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna glue this one down to this one. So let's do that with this. Okay. Not sure what that pencil line was from, but it was from something. All right. And then if any trimming needs to be done because it doesn't line up just right, I will try to take care of that later. Okay. All right. And then this one along the bottom here. I think I will use some of these blue butterflies. I think I will. I glued it to the table. All right, and then let's try to get this piece lined up. Okay, and that's that part. All right, and then where are those pretty butterflies? And where did I put that beautiful sheet? Here they are. This will work perfect if I can reach them. I'm reaching and they're going further and further into my bucket. Here we go. Yay! Okay. So what do we think? I do want to put probably gonna do something. They do feel a little thinner than I'd like them to feel, but I think I'll be all right with this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. And I may use some of these tags, and I may make some. Okay, and we're gonna try putting some butterflies and labels on this. See what we come up with. Okay, so let's look at these pretty butterflies. Alrighty. It's a different one. And that one I think will need to be a little smaller. I have some white ones here. I didn't get them all cut out. What do I think about the white? No, I think all right, and then let's say, oh, what do I think? What do I think? Well, we have butterflies. So let me just try to cut between these, and then I'll see. Kind of like these. Okay. So I'm just going to cut these apart. Okay. And then let's try to just tear these here. Okay. Listening to that beautiful breeze. Okay. And we will put trying to think if, though I like this, okay, I think I may, I'm looking at another one to try to sort of make this a misty morning sunrise. And then I saw peaceful. Okay. All right. That was a pickup truck that just went by. Somebody's got a chainsaw or something going. All right, so let me just cover this so I can get these guys inked. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put that one there. We'll put this one in the middle, and this one on the bottom pocket. Let's get our little antenna, our antlers, as Gail says. I have a nephew and his wife, my husband's side, that live in Montana. They're mountain bikers, mountain climbers. They are kindred spirits, I will tell you that. It's good to be young. Okay, so let's go ahead, try to put these guys on, and then I think we're gonna call this a day, and I will finish these, some off camera, some in later videos. Okay, so we'll put this one going here, and I don't even mind this little wing going off there. That works for me. And we'll just do peaceful. Okay. We'll put that there. Hopefully that is straight. Okay, and then Misty Morning will go in the middle. Actually, it's Misty Mornings, but close enough. Okay, right up my fingernail. Of course I did. Okay, Peaceful Misty Mornings, that way a little bit. And then my other butterfly, okay, and I would stick around longer to do more of this, guys, but I'm just concerned that I'm going to lose my space, you know, and trying to make some tags for this and finish the inside, and there we go. So that is going to be my pockets. Let's see. We're going to have a longer pocket here. It's going to go way down. And then, let's see what else we have here. We have a shorter pocket here. Okay, and then another pocket here. But I'm going to try to make those a little different. So that's what we'll have on this side, is these pretty layered pockets. On this side, we're going to have this piece, but I need to cover this, and I'm out of that paper here. I need to make something to put on these flaps. May stencil a little here. There's a bee. I have a belly band here and a little secret pocket in here, which will probably just have paper. And then how I'm going to actually close it, I don't know yet, but I will find a way. I will find a way. So that is going to go there, but this is something I can do. I can get this inked on this outside edge, because that was not done. So that is that, and that is inked, and that is inked, and yes. So I think that's going to do that. So that is it for right now. So I'm just going to flip this way and this way so we can see a little bit. And that's going to be it for today's video. So like I said, I'll continue to do more of these, and they will be put up post finishing the piece. After a couple more weeks is going to be the flip through, and then a lot of these process videos will be post that in September. So that's it for right now, guys. So I hope you are all doing well and you are blessed and you are happy. So in the meantime, be safe, be happy, and be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.